Hi traders, this is Gomathi Shankar. Now let us see how Nifty and Banknifty respected to our levels, which was posted in our previous video, and I thank all the 100k subscribers from the bottom of my heart. Together we grow as a price action trading community. First, let us check Banknifty. So in Banknifty, we had few important levels 3400 and 32500 as well as 3400. Now our view was if Banknifty goes below 32500, the next support would be 3400. And if Banknifty comes up, then this resistance will be a tough level for Banknifty 3400. And Banknifty has successfully crossed 3400. And now we could clearly see Banknifty is taking support at 3400. This 3400 was a very important support. You can clearly see earlier a lot of times the market was taking support at this particular level. Now once again market has taking support in this particular level is a healthy sign of bulls. Now if we observe daily chart with monthly CPR, we could see still bears are having some upper hand in the overall trend. Because though Ukraine has said we have stopped connection with NATO, still the war is going on between Russia and Ukraine. So we need a proper solution, a proper agreement between both the countries. Only then we can come to a conclusion about the market trend. So in overall trend, Banknifty bears are having the domination, but early signs of bullishness we could see from this resistance breakout. And moreover, Banknifty is trading above monthly support 1. So that is also a sign of bulls for a short period of time. Now if we come to hourly chart, in hourly chart we can clearly see Banknifty was making repeated lower highs. Repeated lower highs was made. So this is how Dow theory works. And finally, Banknifty has crossed the last lower high. So I am considering this or even this as a last lower high. And Banknifty has crossed that particular level and Banknifty is trading above 3400. That is a very important support. So if Banknifty continues to take support at 3400, we can see some bounce from the market from this particular level. And if we observe weekly CPR with the help of hourly chart, we can clearly see Banknifty tried to cross weekly CPR, but the momentum was lost and finally market has closed below weekly CPR. Anyways, Banknifty has traveled from S2 till weekly CPR. That itself is a healthy sign of bulls, a early confirmation of bulls. So if Banknifty stays above 3400 in coming week, and if Banknifty stays above weekly CPR, then we can expect more bullishness in the market. But if Banknifty is staying below weekly CPR, then we have to be cautious with the long position. Now if we observe Banknifty 5 minutes chart with daily CPR, we can clearly see Banknifty was trading above daily CPR for a couple of days. On 9th March as well as 10th March, Banknifty was trading above daily CPR. So that is a good sign of bullishness. On 11th March, Banknifty was struggling at daily CPR levels. Whenever the candles are stuck around daily CPR, be cautious in taking position. We could take some early entries when Banknifty comes, whenever the market comes above daily CPR or whenever the market comes below daily CPR. Those are low probable trades. But when market crosses R1 previous day high and S1 previous day low, those are called as high probable trades. So these low probable trades you have to take under your own risk. In Banknifty, bulls have showed some strength temporarily. We want the bulls to continue to show its strength above 3400 as well as above weekly CPR. Only then we can trust the bulls for coming days. Now, what are the resistance for upcoming Bank Nifty? Now, if we consider Bank Nifty resistance as per technicals, we can see a lot of resistance levels. 10th March swing high will act as a resistance. 25th February high would act as a resistance. 23rd February high will act as a resistance. And 16th February high will act as a resistance. 10th February high could act as a resistance. So now what you can see is there are a lot of resistance levels in Bank Nifty for upcoming week. So whenever we encounter these many resistance and support levels in any instrument, what we can do is we can delete all those resistance levels and we can simply follow weekly CPR support resistance levels in hourly chart, and even we can follow monthly CPR support and resistance levels in daily chart. So as per that particular logic, monthly CPR will be the next resistance, because now almost Bank Nifty has crossed monthly S1. So since the candles have closed above monthly S1, we can expect the market to reach monthly CPR level. Monthly CPR may act as a resistance for the candles, and monthly CPR is home for the candles as per daily chart. If we consider this zone for hourly chart, what we can clearly see is we can see weekly resistance levels also. So this is past week resistance levels. You can combine this zone with upcoming week resistance levels and you can consider those levels as your targets. You can consider weekly R1 and previous week high as a target. You can consider weekly R2, weekly R3 as your targets as well. So it is not necessary to draw more resistance levels. You can simply use CPR resistance levels for your targets. Now let us see how Nifty has respected our levels. So Nifty also responded to our levels very beautifully. In our past video, we have said 15,500 to 16,000 is a important support zone for Nifty. 16,800 was a important resistance level for Nifty. We have marked these levels. We can clearly see Nifty was struggling at 16,800 levels and Nifty is in a range bound manner. Nifty has successfully closed above weekly CPR. That is a healthy sign of bulls, early confirmation of bulls. If Nifty sustains above 16,800 and weekly CPR, that will be a healthy sign for upcoming week. For upcoming week, we want Nifty to trade above 16,800 levels. If Nifty sustains above 16,800, then we can expect Nifty to break all the swing highs. These are the swing highs in Nifty. So if Nifty sustains above 16,800, we can easily see Nifty breaking these resistance levels. And if you switch on the weekly CPR, somehow weekly CPR levels will coincide with each other. So previous week high R1 is there, weekly R3 is there. Like this, resistance levels will coincide with any of the weekly CPR resistances or monthly CPR resistances. So it is not necessary to draw many resistance levels in hourly chart. It is not necessary to draw support resistance levels as per 5 minutes chart. We can simply use weekly CPR, daily CPR and monthly CPR for support and resistance levels. So for upcoming week, if Nifty sustains above 16,800 and above daily CPR, above weekly CPR, then we can expect more bullishness in coming days. Now let us quickly see the monthly CPR position in Nifty. So in Bank Nifty, the candles have not yet reached the monthly CPR. But in Nifty, almost the candles are closer to monthly CPR. So monthly CPR also will act as a resistance. I said earlier in Bank Nifty, Nifty is struggling at monthly CPR as well as 16,800. If both the levels are broken, we can expect 17,600 levels very soon, which is monthly resistance one. So in Nifty, market has to cross 16,800 and monthly CPR. The target will be 17,600. So this will be the target for Nifty for upcoming week. And for Bank Nifty has already crossed 3,400. We want Bank Nifty to reach 37,000, roughly 37,000. So that will be an important target for Bank Nifty. If Bank Nifty and Nifty stays above weekly CPR, we can trust the bulls. If suppose on Monday, Nifty and Bank Nifty are opening below daily CPR and below weekly CPR, then we have to look for short opportunities only. The war has not yet over between Russia and Ukraine, so we have to be cautious for whatever happens in the market. If the market is bullish, the market was bullish last week because of Ukraine's bold statement of not joining NATO. In coming week, anything may happen. Still, Ukraine and Russia have not agreed to stop the war. So anything can happen in the upcoming week also. Technically, the market is showing some bullishness, but let us not take bears on a lighter note. So let us be cautious on the downside as well. Still, Nifty and Bank Nifty are trading below monthly CPR. So if market continues to stay below monthly CPR and weekly CPR, then we will look for short opportunities. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.